deferred to this sort of like, I'll talk to atheists because they're wrong. They don't realize that they're actually godly worshiping. And there was no way for the Jubilee people to sort of say, like, pedantic guy, debates atheists.
I think they explicitly told all those kids there that they were going to be debating a Christian.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and so Jordan Peterson, and that's what they labeled the video, like we said before it, and they had to change it because of this exact exchange where Jordan Peterson, out of fear of like being definite about anything, retreats from the label of Christian.
I just wanted to come in and tell these kids they didn't know what they were believing. I mean, because they weren't dying for it.
But isn't that such a tell? Like, this is where I don't, like, people's media literacy, or like when people listen to a guy like Jordan Peterson, honestly, I felt this way during the Ezra Klein debate, when you're not like basically you're dancing around everything, or you're not specific when asked direct questions. Shouldn't that set off alarm bells for anybody that like wants a coherent argument that's given to them? Because for me, I hear that guy go either lunatic or complete snake oil salesman. One of the two.
I'm sort of just a little bit floored by it, by how sort of
unprepared he was.
Well, I think it honestly was just like, I'm going to come in there and the atheists don't exist, and therefore
you're actually a religious believer. Me? You can't say what I am.
But the strangest thing is for him to set up this sort of like a belief is defined by whether you would die for something. And not a single person in that room, I would say, if you had said to him, like, do you believe in God? And they would say, no, I do not.
Guys, okay, I think we're ready to advance.
They're clearly alive because they
Just check
don't
this out.
believe in God. If they believed in God and said that they didn't,
I'll be able to get a helmet.
Fight to the death for it to actually be a belief. I mean, by his own definition in terms of what constitutes a belief. But I think his argument must be
I think we're able to go. This might be good enough.
That everybody has something that they treat as a god. But I just don't think that's even remotely the case.
That's, if you can be impressed by that, the whole like, oh, well, you have to have some relationship with a transcendent that comes after you. That means you believe in God. Like, that is just, that again, that's pedantry and semantic fudging. Whereas you talk to somebody who believes in God,
34 real
they
quick.
think Jesus actually was put on the cross in my family.
Go get this helmet,
died for their sins. I don't believe any of this stuff.
So,
that stuff
I like